I am Darrin Cook. Welcome to Philippine Cocktails. Tonight we're going to be doing Gin Rickey. Now, Gin Rickey is a classic American drink, but I'm calling it Filipino because we're using Filipino ingredients, or how would you make this drink if you were in the Philippines? So we're going to start with Limoncito. Now let me go off screen here, grab one of these. Limoncito, or in Bisaya, or in Tagalog, calamansi, is a native lime. It's a little tiny lime that's got seeds in it. This is what we're going to use for this drink. So I have two of these Limoncito. So we're going to squeeze these in a double old-fashioned glass full of ice. So I'm going to use the juice of two of these Limoncito. And the Limoncito is, if you get it when it's really young, it's very, very tart, like a lime. As these fruits as the fruit gets older, and particularly as it starts to turn orange or golden, it takes on more of the flavor of orange. So these, you can think of this Limoncito as a combination of, it has a tartness of lime, and more of the sweetness of orange. So it's a very good taste. Now I'm going to use Ginebra Premium. Now later I'll do, look at some of the cheapest Filipino gins you can get. San Miguel makes Ginebra or a gin, right? Spanish for gin, which is, very cheap. It's just the cheapest you can get. It's a passable gin, but this one here, I'm going to pay 171 pesos. So it's about $3.50 US, a little less, and now that the exchange rate is 56 pesos. This gin is a good one. It's very smooth. It doesn't have a very strong juniper taste, but it's got a nice citrus. So definitely there's like a lemongrass or a limoncito, citrus taste that comes forward on this one. So I've got the juice of two limoncito, two of these little native limes. I'm going to do a shot of the San Miguel Premium Ginebra. And now I'm going to top this off with a soda water. Now the drink is a Gin Rickey, and Colonel Rickey was a guy who owned a bar in Washington, D.C. This is a long time ago. Now it used to be, if you've heard the story, kids would get an orange in their stocking at Christmas, and they were just thrilled because an orange was so damn hard to come by. So there was a time, even like chicken, Americans who ate chicken, it was like once in a week. It was a Sunday. You'd invite the minister over, and the minister got his pick of the chicken, because that was a special treat. Of course, now we take that for granted. Things like ice, things like oranges and citrus, things like chicken are really common. You can eat them, every day of the year if you want. But at the time, Colonel Rickey had access to limes. Nobody else did. Again, an orange was a rarity. It was this rare treasure. And a lime, again, was very hard to come by. Well, somehow Colonel Rickey got his hands on limes. He had this access to limes. And so the drink was, he'd have the glass. Originally it was with bourbon. He used bourbon. He'd half of a lime, drop the lime in. And so that half of a lime shell was kind of a garnish. And then he would top it off with soda water. In time, people found that the Gin Rickey, if you did the same drink but with gin, it was a perfect mix. So here we have, and when you first try it, you think, wait, we got lime, we got gin, we got soda. Where's the sweetener? Because the typical cocktail, it's got sour, it's got sweet, it's got liquor. In this one, we got sour in the lime, we got the liquor, but where's the sweet? So when I first heard of this, I thought, no, it's too sour. But you'd be surprised, this drink here, so I'm going to top it off with soda water. All I've got is a knife here. I'm going to give it a gentle stir. And so this drink is really good, surprisingly good. You think it would be too sour, but it's not. The soda water kind of neutralizes the sourness, and because there's no sugar, you don't get the sticky, feeling in your mouth. You have the sickly sweetness. It's not filling. You don't feel, like when you drink something sugary. It's a very light, it's a very crisp drink, And on a summer day, or in a place here in the Philippines where it's hot and it's humid, the gin Rickey, particularly made with Ginebra Premium San Miguel, is a wonderful drink. You can't beat it. Thanks.